Good morning, children. How are you? Hope you are doing good. So, let's continue the lesson today. So, yesterday we have started with a lesson 3 India physical features. So, we have six physical features: Northern Mountain, Northern Plain, Great Indian Desert called as Thar Desert, Peninsular Plateau, Coastal Plains, and Islands. So, yesterday we have seen about where they are located in the India in the map, and we have seen about the northern mountains. So it's a mountain, and we learnt about the Himalayas and how the Himalayas are covered with snow, and the water from that snow forms rivers, and we have thick forests, and also the water from Himalayas flow to the plains, northern plains, and they make the plains very fertile. Yes. So now let's see about the Great Indian Desert. So this is also one of the features of India, physical feature. So a desert is a large area of land with very little water and very few plants. So you can see here in the picture, it's a desert. And do you see a lot of plants? No, we see very few plants, and also the water will be very less. And it's in the northwestern part of India lies the Great Indian Desert, or we call it as Thar Desert. So usually deserts will, these regions remain hot and dry. This region remains hot and dry. So deserts are usually hot and dry, and also very little rainfall we have in that desert area. And in the desert, the days are very hot. I mean, during the day it will be very hot, and the nights will be cold. It's just opposite in the night. So due to harsh weather conditions, not many people live there. So fewer people live in this region in comparison to the northern plains. So we have seen the northern plains yesterday. It's have lot of water, lot of fertile land. So lots and lots of people stay there. But when we see the desert, it is hot and dry and very less water, and also extreme weather conditions. So many people would not stay in that desert area. So let's see about the peninsular plateau. So what do you mean by a peninsular? And what do you mean by a peninsular, and what is a plateau? So let's see about a plateau. So plateau is a flat land that is higher than the surrounding area. It is something like a place that is a bit elevated from the other areas. And the area that lies to the south of the northern plains is called the Peninsula Plateau. So let's see in this map. So this is the plateau region. So it is in the southern side of northern plains. So for the south of northern mountains, we have northern plains. South of northern plains, we have plateau region. Okay. And why is it called peninsular plateau? Let's see what it is. So the rivers such as Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Narmada, and Tapi flow through this region. Okay, so these are the rivers that flow through the peninsular region, I mean the plateau region. And the peninsular plateau is bordered by hill ranges called Eastern Ghat in the east and Western Ghats in the west. And Satpura and the Vindhya Hill ranges separate the peninsular plateau from northern plains. So what they separate? The Satpura and the Vindhya Hills. So let me show you in the map. When you see here, the plateau region is this, and it is in bit. It is. See, you have Satpura and Vindhya Hills here. So these are the hills that is separating them from western coastal plain and also the mountains. Okay, see, this is the plateau region. And what all the rivers flow? Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Narmada, and Tapi. So the plateau is by hill ranges called the Eastern Ghat in the east and Western Ghats in the west. Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. See here, they are here. Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. Because for the plateau region, this is east, this is west. So Eastern Ghats are just adjacent to the coastal plain. So this Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats divide the West Coast Plain and East Coast Plain from the Plateau region. Hope you are able to follow it. It will be little confusing, but still, please try to understand it. Then we'll see the coastal plain. So, do you know what is a sorry? What is a peninsular means? Peninsular means covered by water on three sides. So this is peninsular plateau. Because out of this plateau, we have eastern coastal plain and western coastal plain. Why they are called coastal plains? Because they are surrounded by water. That's why it is called as peninsular. So we'll see about the coastal plain. So an area of flat land that lies near the sea or ocean is called coastal plain. As I've said, if it is near to the water, we call it as a coastal plain. And we have seen after the Ghats, we have the coastal plains. So the stretch of the flat land between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal forms the eastern coastal plain, and the stretch of flat land between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea is the western coastal plain. And the coastal plains remain neither too hot nor too cold. These plains are fertile for growing crops like such as rice and pulses. So let me explain you with this. So the region between the plateau, I mean we have here the Eastern Ghats here. So between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal we have Eastern Coastal Plain, and Western Ghats we have here, and Arabia Sea is this. So in between this we have the West Coastal Plain. Okay, usually the climate is not very hot and not very cold, and the land also will be very fertile here. Okay, understood about the coastal plains. Okay, now we'll see about the islands. So an island is a piece of land surrounded by water. So what is an island? It's a piece of land surrounded by water on all the sides. So India has two group of islands. Group of islands located on the western side of India is Arabia. Western side is the Arabian Sea, are the Lakshadweep Islands, and the other group of islands located on the eastern side of India is the Bay of Bengal, are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So let me show you again in this. You see here, these are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, so what is written here? West, the of island located on the western side are Lakshadweep Islands, and on the eastern are Andaman and Nicobar. Yes. See, these are the Lakshadweep Islands, if you see here. These are Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So these all are small islands where it is surrounded by water on all sides. To the east, you have Andaman and Nicobar Islands. To the west, you have Lakshadweep Islands. So always remember the Bay of Bengal is on the east, and opposite to that is west, and the top north until it is south. So just remember that we are on the south side of India, means ours is south. So you have east, west, north, and south. So, can you tell me any ways why the rivers are becoming dirty and how we can make them clean to control it? Something like, in the rivers, people do lot of send lot of waste materials from industries and all, and they become dirty, and they throw all the animal waste or everything in that becomes dirty. So, if we can avoid such kind of things, then the rivers become clean. So, India shares its culture, food, dress, religion, and even some of its physical features with its neighboring countries like Pakistan and Nepal. Yes, because we are neighbor to some other countries, so whatever we have in our country, also when we go out and come from the other places, we share our culture, religions, and everything. Yes, okay. And now let's see the key terms. Fertile means that plant grows well in a land which in which the plants grow very well. So peninsular means related to an area of land almost surrounded by water but also joined to a large piece of land. Okay, so I want you to please read the key terms and the lesson today, and I'll be sending out the homework and the exercises. So let's do the exercises also. And after the lesson, you can do the exercises by yourself. But, anyways, I'll send you the answers in the next session. Okay, the desert in the northwestern part of India is known as, what is the desert in the northwestern part of India? Let's see here. Northwest. See, this is north. This side is north. So for north, what is west? This is north. But for this part, which side is west? This is east, this is west. So for north and to the west, so what deserts we have here? We have Thar Desert. We call the Great Indian Desert. Okay. A dash is a flat land that is higher than the surrounding land. It's a plateau. It is slightly elevated. So the dash and dash are covered with snow throughout the year. What are covered with snow? The mountains. Yes, you can see here the northern mountains. To the north of India lies northern mountains or the Himalayas. So, say many Himalayan peaks remain covered with snow throughout the year. So, it is Himalayan peaks. So, the dash and dash lie to the south of Himalayas. So, what do we have south of Himalayas? Let's see. So, what do we have? I explained you, right? Let me show you. To the south of Himalayan mountains, what we have? We have northern plains. For them, which is south, this is east, this is west, this is north, and this is south. So it is northern plains. The Dash Islands are located in Arabian Sea, the Lakshadweep Island, which is on to the left. So I want you to think about the answers for these things, and I'll send out the answers in the next session. Okay, children. So today's homework will be read the lesson once and try to do the exercises. Okay, I'll send out the homework, question and answers in the next lesson in the next session. Okay, and I want you to do one more homework for today. So try to get an Indian map and an outline of a map and mark the features and color them. Okay, this you can see it in the map here. So I want you to do practice it. So either you draw some outline of India map and do it, or at least try to get one, like one India map like this, and try to mark the features and color them. Okay, I'll send out the homework. So that will be your homework for today. Okay, okay, children. Thank you. So let me know if you have any questions. So let me quickly see, like if you are going on a trek to the northern mountains, what type of clothes would you pack? Okay, can you just think of this once? So before we close. So when we are going for a trekking to Himalayas or somewhere mountain, so what kind of dresses you wear? So do you wear sweaters and all, or do you wear sleeveless dresses and all? It's either ways. You can wear anything because how are the mountains? They are covered with snow. So obviously, if you wear some sleeveless dress like that, can you bear the cold there? You cannot. So it's better you cover with all the with woolen clothes. Then only you can do trekking and mountains. Okay, so I'll be giving a project work as well this for this project for this lesson. So you need to make a chart on any one state that is located in the region of your favorite physical features in India. So collect pictures and information about food, dress, and culture of the people of that state. So okay, I'll send out the project details as well for you. Okay, children. Thank you. Bye bye.